Hey Leo, had all the energy, all eyes on you. Venus retrograde in Leo until September 3rd. How has it felt? Is all publicity still good publicity? Mercury officially retrograde today as I'm filming this. Venus is still retrograde. We've got Uranus and Jupiter still retrograding. It's been a lot of hard energy, and I just wonder, how does it feel? It's your girl, JV. High Priestess. Back at it again with the general tarot reading for Leo. Sun, Moon, and Rising for Leo season, for Virgo season 2023. Goodness. Hydrate, light it if you got it. Took a bit longer to get into your energy. So I think that Virgo season plus this Mercury retrograde in Virgo, Mercury, the planet of the mind, is going to point out all the errors of your ways. I feel like Virgo season is specifically going to be critiquing you really, really hard. All of my Virgo season readings, everyone has kind of gotten their ass handed to them except for Pisces, Aries, and Cancer got a little bit of it too, but they came in third. Maybe you can come in as official third. But the sun in astrology is what we know about ourselves to be true. And what you know about yourself to be true is merging with the sign of I analyze. So, healthy self-analysis, you building a healthier relationship to your internal critic, you being able to allow yourself to be like cosmically edited is the move. Like, I feel like you're ready to look at it. You're ready to like see the error of your ways. You're ready to try again. You're ready to start over. You're ready to do the work. And I feel like if you show up, the divine will provide you the tools. And Virgo season, my tongue is itching. In Virgo season, in Virgo season, I feel like you're going to be given the data that you need so that you can make the adjustments and acquire the new balance that hopefully you establish in Virgo season. So come Libra season, the season of balance, you can just be like chilling and waiting in your water and trusting in the God of your understanding. Hey, expecting good things to come your way. So, Leo, be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising. You already know Patreon gets everything first. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. Over there we clarify every single card. I'm building a cult. Come join it. For free shit, check out my Instasham at JustJ_everything. TikTok at JustJEverything. And for other dope shit that I do, my website, JustJEverything.com. All the links are in the description box below. Check it out. And I want to go ahead and dive in and create a safe space for my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth. Thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Virgo season 2023, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Fill us with divine energy and divine light and divine darkness and the divine intellect to know what to do with both. There is this stillness. I feel like there is this willingness to change that I feel like you guys are going to get like flooded with. There's just like, okay, a calmness, a peace, a stillness. And I feel like that, a little bit of that is carrying over from the Cancer energy. So those of you who are early degree, excuse me, I mean, carrying over from Leo season. So those of you, or there could be stuff carrying over still, or unresolved stuff from Cancer season, from June, July. I just feel like, Leo, you're getting deeper and deeper into your heart. And Cancer, this Cancer season, the season of I feel. Leo, the season of I will. Leo being you, being the heart. I feel like you're feeling your heart. You're feeling your willpower. You're feeling your aliveness. And it's something that you're needing to figure out where you want to harness it. So, for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Virgo season 2023. We ask for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Leo. First card out is the Nine of Cups reversed. And so I feel like there were some things that happened in Leo season that did not go as planned. And there is a real big push towards ending a cycle of how you operate, how you act, how you process your emotions. There is an emotional outpouring and evaluating and analyzing the last 9 months, the last 9 years, so that you can transmute your pain into power, so that you can articulate yourself, so that you can properly express yourself. And I just feel like there is this like brain dump, this subconscious mind journey, or this journey or exploration into your subconscious mind that's going to help you pour out these emotions, like you be done with the old way of feeling, the old way of maybe numbing, the old way of maybe recovering from somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements. There also may be somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements that's expressing some sort of like disappointment in you, or I feel like maybe some of you are struggling to feel proud of yourself, or struggling to see how far you've come in some sort of way. I feel like some of you were really, really stubborn in some situations or scenarios, and it didn't go in your favor. And so there are like lessons that are being learned, like a pimple's getting popped or got popped in your life. And now like you got to look at, it's like now you got to look at the pus, or like, oh, I hate this analogy. Why did you give me this? Ew. It's just like you were like flippant with something. So you accidentally swallowed something of value, and now you gotta like go through your shit and like dig it out. Like I don't know why I saw like swallowing a diamond ring is what I saw. So there could be something about like you have to sift through the shit to extract the diamonds. I don't know. The Nine of Cups to the Seven of Cups. And so I do feel like there has been some situations where you were overwhelmed. And I feel like Virgo season is the perfect season, the perfect time, the next 4 weeks to really like air out, like dry out, like, you know what I mean? There is this pouring out of the cups, and now you've got to look at everything. And you need to make sure you're not looking at everything through just the lens of your shadow, or just the lens of darkness, or fear or insecurity. King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, and then 10 of Pentacles, and then the Empress on the bottom of the deck. So we're just keeping King of Pentacles at the center of the reading. But with the King of Pentacles, I just do feel like if you do the emotional and spiritual homework, then all of a sudden the Divine's going to gift you with the plan, the idea, and the actions that you need to take in your 3D day-to-day life so that your ambitions can, see the light of day. And the dream stays a dream without action. And so there is some sort of need to get more masterful with how you spend your money. Get more masterful with how you spend your time, how you're energetically budgeting. I do feel like if this isn't you, there may be someone around you that is very financially stable, or you're someone that's inspiring you. This also could be some sort of like competition, maybe somebody with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements. Someone that has their shit together, and I feel like you want to be like that, or you want to be more grounded. Virgo season is an earth season, and it's going to come in and it's going to really show you the value of discipline, the value of structure, the value of diligence, the value of being methodical and consistent, so that you can establish some sort of well-oiled machine, or so that you can establish this newfound definition of wealth and health for yourself. I feel like you're very, very masterful when it comes to the body. And now there could be something about being more masterful when it comes to your emotions and to your heart. Like I said, Cancer season, I feel. Leo season, I will. There is this new access to your heart, to your emotions, and you get more masterful with that. I feel like you take a step back and really like evaluate all of your feelings, evaluate all your dreams, dream bigger, allow yourself to like, a lot of you is just like, there's so much that you want to do, and there's so much that you're good at, and you don't know where to start. And where to start is stillness. Where to start is getting grounded. Where to start is evaluating your shadow. Where to start is like taking an inventory of all the things that you want to do, all the things that you like, all the things that you want to monetize, and creating and analyzing the data, creating a system and making it happen. And Virgo season is going to help you get practical about your passions and masterful with them. Masterful in your and confident enough in yourself, so that you really like shoot your shot, and that you really like trust your originality. So, all right, for Leo, sun, moon, and rising. Thank you. Final two cards, final two messages. Nice. The Four of Cups and then the Four of Wands, which with the Knight of Cups, ooh. I'm going to show you how I see it. The Knight of Cups and then Death behind them. And both of them have white horses. Ooh, underneath Death is the Devil. And the Ace of Pentacles. And so you see this evolution here? You tap into your passions, you tap into romance, you tap into like what it is that you want to feel in your life. And you have to like fearlessly face the darkness, the shadow, like the laziness, the confusion, the drinking, drinking too much, the smoking too much, the escapism, whatever particular brand of vice this is for you. You have to face that stuff so you can look at, oh, for some of you, it's like in a vice is so much broader than you think. Like some people, like video games can be a vice. Going to the gym excessively can be a vice. You know, having, you know, a lot of sex, having or like even abstinence and celibacy, all that, like guarding yourself. There's all kinds of vices. There's all kinds of defense mechanisms. And I just feel like the divine wants you in a place where you feel really confident, and you will find and experience a newfound confidence once you encounter and get more familiar with your shadow, and stop shaming it and build a relationship with it, see what it has to tell you, so that it can get you stable, confident, comfortable, and financially secure, because you know you're worthy of that, and therefore you're attracting prosperity and abundance because you've tapped into who you are and what you're here to do, and you've started to figure out your particular brand of service. And Virgo is a sign of service. And so I feel like some of you are going to have big aha moments, big like realizations that this is what I want to do and this is how I want to make money. And I feel like before you go telling everybody or talking about it, you just need to be consistent and do it. You know how people do that thing where I've said this before, where it's like, hey everybody, I'm going to real estate school, versus, hey everybody, I'm now a realtor. Peep the difference. Make moves in silence. There's 3 of the 5 cards are out here are cups. And so there is something going on with like an influx of emotionality. And now let's look at this. No major arcana. So all Virgo season, it's really up to you. It's really a time for you to be like, the divine is trying to show you, hey, this is where you're at. These are your scores. This is how you're showing up. And that's that information is gonna come to you by way of interactions with people, challenges, debates, arguments, competition, and a lot of emotionality. And I do feel like you're learning the difference. See how both of these people's arms are crossed? You're learning the difference between this stance and this stance. Because one is, fuck yeah, look at me and my cups. I did it my way. Me and my shit. I'm on my shit. I feel good. I like what I do. I like what I've done. And this is, I'm so stuck in what has happened that I am completely on autopilot and not aware of the blessings and the good stuff that's right in front of me, or that I have access to. And that's what I feel like, that's a place where you're getting established. It's like the root. Ooh, some of you, it's like you're uprooting outdated sources of validation. For a lot of you, there's something here about like you're looking at these 3 cups, you're reevaluating, and a 4th is being offered. So it's like there's this influx of love, stability, comfort, and maybe with somebody with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements. There's just someone new that wants to come in, or something new that is going to fill you up and reinvigorate you, replenish you. But if you're so scared about, well, last time I accepted this damn cup, I got burned. Last time I accepted this cup, that person lied. Last time I if you stay there, then you're never going to grab the cup and you're going to have a hard time getting to your wish fulfillment. And this is just a call to action. This is like, hey, come out of the old stuffy castle and into the bright, warm sunlight. This is the true end of summer. Like we now, as this is being aired, we're entering like the full end of summer. And you need to really allow yourself to enjoy what you have while you have it. Enjoy the sunshine. There's a lot of yellow that's out. And so I feel like Virgo season is going to require you to really tap into your willpower and tap into your power sources. What are the things, what's behind the curtain? What's motivating you to be this consistent? Are you fueled by revenge? Are you fueled by proving someone wrong? Are you fueled by resentment? Are you fueled by these particular grudges that you're holding on to? Or are you fueled and filled with like divine purpose, and so like you're putting your all into everything? There's something here about like different power sources is how this feels, Leo. And with the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck, I feel like there is something here about getting back to love, this new quest of love to go on. There could be a new relationship, a new connection, someone that you want to offer like love to, or someone that wants to offer love to you. They may be younger than you, but I do feel like, yet again, this has been coming up a lot, and it's important to know the difference between a knight and a king and a queen and an empress and the emperor. You know what I mean? And it's important, even more important, to understand how you're presenting. So therefore you can understand why you're attracting what you're attracting. I feel like some of you think that you're operating in king-like zaddy energy, and you're actually showing up as a knight to a lot of people, and vice versa. Some of you may think that you're a fucking page, and you're definitely a knight, and you've accomplished way more than you think. Some of you think you're a page, and you're actually a king, and you're actually established. There's just this emotional kerfuckle that needs to be addressed. Let your emotions out. Let your emotions flow. Allow yourself to get super duper masterful with yourself, so that you are operating as the highest version of you, and you're attracting in, because you're the highest version of you, you're attracting in someone who is therefore in the highest version of them, and there can be union. There can be a merging. The 9 can become the 10. The 1 can become the 2. And there's this like surrender, this elevation. There's this celebration. There's this stability. But the divine wants you to acquire personal stability, regardless of your relationship status. I don't care if you're married or single, phone dry as fuck, whatever it is. The divine, for the next 18 months, everybody is being forced to evaluate how they operate individually and how they operate interdependently. There is no healthy we without a healthy me. There is no healthy interdependence without healthy independence. And everybody is really being forced to understand that for the next 18 months, while the North Node and South Node are on the Aries Libra axis. And so I do feel like, I feel like I had to burp for like an hour. I feel like how other people see you, excuse me, thank you, is going to change. What you choose to show the world is going to change. Your concept of yourself, God told you, the sun is what you know about yourself to be true. And I feel like that is changing. I just saw 21, and like on and off all day, I've been like, 21, can you do something for me? 21. I don't know why. But I do feel like there is an evolution that's coming in, and you're being progressed forward. So if you're dealing with somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements, I do feel like things are either off and on, or things are all of a sudden getting really, really serious. There could be like a flash flood or a drought. Going from the 9 to the 7 is like a diminishment. And so I feel like if you are disconnecting from like love relationships, or disconnecting from people, or if you've been more solitary, I feel like it's purposeful, because you're needing to get into a greater, deeper acquaintance with your shadow. If there is someone with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements in your life, I feel like them and their stability and what they bring to the table is their number one priority, and you may not be seeing this person clearly. There could be someone like, you remind me of a girl that I once knew, see her face every time I look at you, that kind of thing. There could be just some like disillusionment or a lot of confusion around this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or there could be a lot of confusion around your money, around value, around like what it is that you're doing. And I feel like there could be something here about getting into something where you're outside more. I feel like a lot of insight comes in whenever you're out in the world and out in nature. I feel like also there could be something about you getting into events, or working with weddings, or freelancing, or working with couples possibly, parties, events, like things of that nature. Also, there's a lot with nature, landscape, the grass, I don't know why I want to say horticulture. I know that that's not what that is. But there could just be a a new relationship that you're building to Mother Earth, a new relationship also that you're building to like your posture. Some of you may need like more back support. I've just noticed that my arms are crossed. Two of the figures have crossed arms in these cards, and my arms are crossed, but for me it feels like out of kind of discomfort. And so why are you protecting yourself? Are you accessible? What's going on with your accessibility? Is it hard for people to get close to you? Are you having a hard time reaching out? Are you having a hard time because you're not connecting with people? There may be, I just do feel like there's something more stable. There's something about rooting down and getting stable when it comes to your physical, spiritual, and sexual energy and who you're exchanging it with and why. And first thing out with like Virgo season, you know, you're coming in to Virgo season needing to really examine and analyze your emotions. Analyze your dreams. What are the wishes that you want to fulfill? Are you letting yourself dream big enough? There is something here about like daydreaming, visualizing, planning, letting yourself feel the thing. How do you want to feel at the end of the day? Do you want to feel accomplished? Are you okay with being content? Are you okay with not wanting anything? You know, is that something that you want, or is there a bigger plan? What if that plan doesn't work? You know what I mean? There's just a need to like, how do you want to feel at the end of the day? What feels, take an assessment of what feels purposeful to you, what makes you feel good, what makes you feel purposeful, what invigorates you. And I do feel like there is some sort of newfound success that's coming by way of you being outside, or by way of you being methodical or consistent or diligent about something. It's funny, Gary V, one quotes for days from that man. I love him. But it's very much so giving. Your actions need to match your ambitions. But what he said also is quality is subjective, but quantity is not. And so I do feel like when it comes to like, for some reason this feels like content creation. Are you doing something online or on social media? There's something about like the consistency, the quality, that or the consistency versus the quality. I feel like you allowing yourself to just create on scale that. If you allow yourself to produce quantity, you know, just like practice, you'll be able to fine-tune the quality by way of the quantity of attempts. Thank you. And I hope you attempt to bring your ass over to Patreon. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. Let's get into it. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.